and welcome back to Warhammer Wednesday. This week we are taking part in Chapter 4, Feral Tribes. Last week we killed the Chaos Champions, and now we're trying to find Caiathas Thorn. Heretics have withdrawn, but more are on the way. I need reinforcements. I know some of the soldiers from the expedition are alive. Feral Tribe is keeping them captive. I must free them.
This is just the calm before the storm. Take advantage of the respite before the wretches return. At least, I can send you some reinforcements. The hostiles are keeping some of my scouts caged up in the desecrated sanctum. Free the guardsmen and bring them to the control room.
Reporting for duty, Inquisitor. At your command.
Occasionally you'll be accompanied by allied soldiers. They'll automatically follow and fight. In some missions, particularly defense missions, you have limited command over the allied soldiers by sending them to highlight positions. Just stand near a position marker and hold A to send the nearest allied unit to that position. During combat, they find their own engaging targets automatically.
New log entry. I'm entering the sanctum of the deck. It clearly used to be an Imperial chapel, but the statues there are not familiar. When did this sacred fortress drift away from the light of the God Emperor?
Personal log by Archivist Anselm Diavero. First analysis, I need to modify my early estimate of the age of this magnificent ship. Pre-Thorian symbolism, the content of the prayer book, reference Inquisition 8344-MET6, indicates ancient heritage. Sometime between the 35th and 36th millennium, the potential connection to the age of apostasy indicates fascinating prospects. I must admit some of our discoveries are unique, almost radical in nature, especially the pieces directly connected to Uther Tiberius and his sect. The adornments and other elements are clearly Imperial in origin on the ship, but the details, like the winged statues, all suggest cult that used to be Imperial, but which have been lost or subsequently purged from the archives. Personal notes. The techno-archaeologist was baffled by the first radium-carbon results. This may be a rather bold statement since he lacks facial features, emotions, and soul, but he looked almost shocked. Damn his inconclusive results. He tried to argue about the age of this emperor-forsaken derelict, but I'm certain about my analysis and a bit troubled. The mural about the Scarlet Apotheosis and the Imperium beyond was unsettling to say the least, the angel of death growing more grim with each passing hour. May the Emperor have mercy upon our souls. Forward to Inquisitor K. Personal Archive. Found the corpse of a dead archivist. He must have belonged to an Imperial expedition, keen to explore the remains of the Martyr. According to the data slate I recovered, he was studying the fortress monastery and recording material about the mysterious Imperial cult. The notes convey his confusion. He dates the ship as from before the age of apostasy, while the adornment, statues, decoration, and other elements on the ship are clearly Imperial in origin. The details, as the winged statues, all suggest a cult that used to be Imperial, but which have been lost or subsequently purged from the archives.
We don't have much time, Inquisitor. Hurry up and take as many guardsmen with you as you can. Ready to fight!
Thank you, Inquisitor. How can we serve you, Inquisitor? Ready to fight! Reporting for duty, Inquisitor. By the Emperor, we are saved!
The Abhumans are banging their war drums, calling up the filth of chaos from the caverns of the ship. If you want to know what a real battle looks like, I suggest you join me as soon as you can.
The expedition. On my way to the control room of the hangar deck, I met Kai's Thorn. This seems early. Stormwatcher Space Marine. The preparations for the imminent siege of the control room prevent us from discussing important matters. Thorn was surprised to learn that I was not part of the same armed force that landed down the Martyr under the leadership of Lord Inquisitor Klosterheim and his Inquisitors. Their presence here raises some serious questions. I think that came through earlier than it was supposed to.
Loading.
At your command!
Inquisitor, our Argers are starting to pick up huge waves of hostiles approaching your position. Can you hold them off on your own?
Captain, a long time ago, I made an oath to protect the Imperium, with no regard for my own life. Do you want to question my dedication?
So what is your plan?
My faith in the Emperor will protect me from the faithless. I was also planning to blast through the unclean with the devastating force of my weaponry.
I'll have the transport ship ready, just in case.
The moment of retribution is here.
Alright, we are level 5. We got Passive Point, Saintly Deed, Utility Belt Harness. and personal void shields. Clues I found led me to the following conclusions. Recently, a sizable Imperial expedition landed on the fortress monastery led by a certain Lord Inquisitor Klosterheim. Purpose and current whereabouts of these explorers are still unknown, although judging by the large number of casualties they suffered, I assume the expedition must have had considerable numbers. Lord Inquisitor Klosterheim had inquisitors and interrogators in his retinue, also some space marines from the Stormwatcher chapter. Find it troubling the Caligari Conclave neglected to reveal the existence of this expedition to me. Reward 600 experience points. Alright. What do we get for next level? Eviscerator and Plasma Pistol and Blessed Blade. We got a lot of possible perks we can pick up throughout the course. But right now, running gun's going to be our best one, seeing as we don't really use grenades and mines. Alright, well, thank you so much for watching this week's Warhammer Wednesday. We will pick it back next week with Chapter 5, Madness Incarnated. Stay safe and we'll see you then. Bye-bye.